Salute, men! It's your bro, BBD. With what's going on in this clown world right now, which I'm a conspiracy guy, so I feel it's way overblown, and I'm not gonna really put my 2 cents on the conspiracy behind it. However, regardless, it's very important that our immune system is functioning at an optimized level and firing full throttle. So this video is how to boost your immune system naturally. Boosting immunity with BBD. I have 2 certificates in nutrition, and I live an exceptionally healthy lifestyle. So I feel more than qualified to put my expertise into play here. Stay tuned, and let's start the show. BadBoyD TV. The number one most important factor for boosting and modulating and keeping your immune system functioning at the best level it can is vitamin D. I tell people that time and time again, and they're always, oh, vitamin C? Like, yeah, vitamin C is great, but too many people think about vitamin C for immunity. It's vitamin D. Vitamin D is the most important in that regard. And it's dirt cheap, it's pennies on the dollar. There's all kinds of atmospheric conditions right now. Or getting back to conspiracy thing, the trails in the sky blocking the proper sun rays from us getting the proper amounts from the sun anymore. Even during the good season of weather ahead, it's very difficult to get enough. So during the winter it's essential, but even during the spring and summer, supplementation with vitamins D is ideal. And I'm not even gonna tell you how much I take a day. Most people would get in the comments saying that I'm overdosing. But I don't take this much, but literally you would have to take a full bottle a day. Like you'd have to take the whole bottle, well over 100 tablets, once a day for years to overdose. Yes, it's a fat-soluble vitamin. However, its potential for toxicity is very, very, very low, even if you went out of your way to overdose on it. The possibility is highly unlikely. I've even heard stories of people who did take too high of a dose on accident and cured themselves of specific ailments because they accidentally took too much. I take a really high dose, but I suggest that all you guys watching take 10,000 IUs a day, regardless of the time of year. If you're like in the sun all day, maybe it's not essential if you have a roofing job or something like that. However, it still wouldn't hurt you. 10,000 IUs a day still wouldn't hurt you. But yes, vitamin D is by far the most important vitamin for immunity. There's even a cold and flu trick where when you feel the symptoms coming down, you take 20 to 30 IUs, maybe a couple times a day when you feel those symptoms coming on. And nothing will knock it out quicker than that. I'm surprised with all the benefits of vitamin D going around right now that it's not outlawed, but not a lot of people know about it. All that toilet paper flying off the shelf. But the shelf was full of these bad boys. If people even know, they wouldn't be buying the toilet paper. They'd be doing the bad boy vitamin D. There are many herbs that are incredible for immunity. My favorite is astragalus. It doesn't just boost your immunity, it also gives you strength and stamina. The only precaution with that is if you already have a high fever, you don't want to take it because it can raise your body temperature. It can make you a little bit warmer because it's getting those enzymes and that life energy, that chi flowing in your body. Here's some astragalus sticks right here. You can boil them, break them up into soup. Like 1 stick is more than enough. 1 stick is like 20 capsules worth. You can also get the capsules if you want. But these suckers, I just break one stick up into a big tea with some ginseng packets and some green tea. But this is a good, cost-effective way to get the whole straggle of sticks. I get them at a ethnic market in my city. But you can get the capsules too, guys. Ginseng is also an exceptional herb. You can get Korean ginseng in the little packets, or you can get tablets of Korean ginseng. Korean ginseng is amazing. It's the man herb. It even looks like a man. Siberian ginseng, also known as eleuthero, is tremendous. And check out your local grocery stores and tea shops and ethnic grocery stores and stuff like that, and try to find little gems. Herbal teas are incredible. You can drink all the herbal teas you want. They're extremely low in carbs, which leads me to sugar. Avoid sugar. Keep your sugar consumption as low as possible. My guiltiest pleasure, and I do have a little sugar guilty pleasure, I have dark chocolate with vanilla almond milk. That's my supreme dessert. That's my treat. Love that combination. That's my guilty pleasure. But avoid sugar like the plague. You don't even want to eat too much fruit. Like, fruit is an incredible source of vitamin C. You can have some fruit, but you don't want to overindulge. That's a lot of sugar. Just keep tab on how much sugar you have throughout the day, because it can quickly add up. Definitely don't add sugar to your coffee or tea. Hopefully that's a no-brainer for you guys who watch my channel. And it sneaks into other little things like ketchup. I like a little bit of ketchup too once in a blue moon, but that's a lot of sugar right there. Just keep tabs on whenever you're having sugar, because it not only fattens you, and it's terrible for your heart, but it's also incredibly terrible for your immune system. Speaking of fruits and herbs though, another one of my favorite herbs for immunity is elderberry. You can get those in capsules, but you can also buy it in bulk. That's the best way to do it. Get it in bulk, get the whole berries. It makes the dried berries makes an incredible tea. It's such a deep purple. I don't have any right now, but I wish I could show you. Elderberries are just amazing for your body, prevention of all kinds of diseases, and it's an amazing immune modulator and booster. It's also one of the few things proven to coat a virus and eliminate it from the body. So elderberry has incredible antiviral properties. With blueberries and plums and prunes and figs right underneath it, elderberry is hands down in my book the healthiest fruit/herb you can get in your diet. You can purchase it in many forms. They even sell syrups. Those are pretty overpriced, but there's lots of options. I will give a quick honorable mention to vitamin C. Vitamin C is very important for our immune system. It's a little overhyped. Whenever I tell people about the vitamin D thing, they're, oh, don't worry about vitamin D. I'm taking my echinacea and vitamin C, and I just shake my head. Like, it's good that people are trying the more natural stuff and they've heard of echinacea and vitamin C, but as I said before, vitamin D blows that out of the water. But yes, vitamin C is important. And taking it with some of the herbs that I mentioned earlier, like taking it with the elderberry, or when you do have fruit, taking an extra vitamin C tablet with that stuff will help it better. Because vitamin C on its own doesn't do much, but once you mix it with those plant compounds in fruits and vegetables, it needs those bioflavonoids, what they're called. It needs those bioflavonoids and those catechins and those flavonoids to help it work properly. So if you do have vitamin C tablets in the house, whenever you do have some fruit or some botanical rich herbs, make sure that's when you take your vitamin C, so it bioactively activates in your body. You don't want a lot of sugar, so if you have trouble getting your fruit and veg in you can get all kinds of like fruit herbal teas that are basically sugar-free, like very, very low in sugars. And you can get organic green tea. Some people say that green tea lowers your testosterone, but it also lowers your estrogen, so it's fine for men. It's a good anti-estrogen. But yeah, man, you can get all kinds of different herbal teas. Rose hip and hibiscus flowers. Very, very cheap. Like this one was just $1.25 for 20 bags. Like explore and learn your local little markets. This is noni tea, basically sugar-free, great for your immune system. Some pomegranate tea here. Apple cider vinegar, great for your immune system. You can gargle your throat if you feel something coming on. But make sure it's raw and unpasteurized and organic. I see people buying the pasteurized crap, useless, garbage. And last on the supplement tip would be a multivitamin / multi-mineral. Like the minerals are the most important part of it. I'm sure some of you know that like zinc and selenium are very important for your immune system, especially those two, zinc and selenium. Magnesium helps too. 80% of the population's deficient in magnesium. So if you have a good multivitamin, or specifically, you could get extra multi-mineral with your multivitamin. But you can get your vitamins from your food, and your body can make certain vitamins. However, if the minerals are not in the food, you're screwed, because your body can't make minerals. And the soil's deficient in minerals, so our food only has what the soil has. So if our food doesn't have the minerals, we have a problem. So a good multi-mineral supplement, that way you're not buying all the separate stuff. Because like I said, zinc's good, selenium's good, you want a little bit of copper. Hopefully it has a little bit of boron in it, but you want a good full spectrum multi-mineral capsule to cover all the bases so you don't have to buy all these separate supplements. And a multivitamin will have it too. You want to get quality, you don't want to get the main brand coated multicolored tablets. You want to get like a good holistic company. Capsules are preferable, but if you're getting it from a good reputable non-mainstream pharmacy company, even some of the tablets will dissolve and digest properly. But those minerals are so important. And sleep, you have to get your sleep, guys. Anytime that I got a cold, I actually haven't had any type of cold for almost a year and a half, I think. If it could be longer, but it's been a long time. When I was working longer hours at a crappy, stressful job, I was getting sick much more often, and it would always happen when I wouldn't get enough sleep. It's almost correlated hand in hand. Not enough sleep and your immune system getting run down and catching something. Like we catch stuff all the time. We're always catching stuff. It's just whether we fight it off or not. So as long as you're getting enough rest, it's not going to grab a hold of you as much. So ensure you're getting enough sleep. I can't stress the importance of that enough. It's for recovering your body, like for anybody who lifts weights, sleep is the most anabolic thing you can do. Like you could do all the eating and you could take all the supplements or even the even more effective pharmaceutical stuff. I'm sure you catch my drift. But if you're not getting enough sleep, none of that's gonna work. Sleep is the most anabolic, rejuvenating thing for your body, hands down, period. And I saved one of the best for last. I saved it for last too because I didn't want to destroy my click-through rate at the beginning of the video. But semen retention. Semen retention is so powerful for your immune system because all of those vitamins and minerals, as I mentioned earlier, you don't know how much get eliminated whenever you do that. You don't know how many enzymatic resources and processes go into making just that one seed. It's an incredible amount of energy your body has to use that it will take away from your immune system and take your mineral reserves away, especially if you're ejaculating it on a regular basis. keep that stuff in you as much as you can, guys. It's such a precious life force that these beta fapping monkeys are just releasing. And it even said in my most recent favorite book, Outwitting the Devil, which was written in the 1930s, that retaining your sexual energy has just so many benefits. It's ridiculous. But definitely your immune system. Almost anybody who legit practices retention will report that they barely get any colds, and if they do, they barely even notice the symptoms. Like, they notice they have something, but it doesn't even bother them, even close to as much as it normally would when they were doing the bad deed. And speaking of Outwitting the Devil, the link to that book is in my description and my pinned comment. If you do want to leave BBD a small % commission tip, all you have to do is follow. If you want to do any Amazon shopping, all you have to do is follow that link to the book. You don't have to buy the book, just follow that link to Amazon and do your shopping through that link, and I'll get a tiny little % commission. Say if you did want to try the astragalus or the elderberry or a multi-mineral supplement. Vitamin D, just get that at your local pharmacy. The vitamin D is vitamin D. Just make sure it's vitamin D3. I think in the States you can get higher IUs. I think you can get 5,000 IU tablets because you can only get 1,000 IU here in Canada. But this is BBD's Immunity Naturally advice. I do all of this myself, guys, so I thought I'd share it with you because I am absolutely not concerned at all about this CVBS. That's what it should be called, CVBS. And that's one last note I will say is do not fear, do not stress, do not be scared. That is one of the worst things for your immune system. Anxiety, fear, it will hinder your success in life. Have a good, positive frame of mind, good self-esteem, self-love, and your immune system will be rocking at full throttle. And for quick quality anti-inflammatory protein, you can also buy Good to Go bone broth. 9 grams of protein per cup. Good anti-inflammatory proteins like glycine is the high amino acid in there. Appreciate you watching BBD TV. Check out my latest video in the top left corner. Check out another video under that. Check out a video in the bottom right corner and subscribe to BBD in the top right corner. I'm out of here. Peace.